Yo guys, what is going on? And today I am talking about a few different things here. You could see by the title what the main topic is, but I figured I'd bring this up now because there has been some news as of the first day when most people have uploaded their videos on the topic, but there has been some other news sort of trying to explain kind of what the situation has been, sort of what Bamco is trying to do specifically in regards to this situation, and, especially to let you guys know how I've been impacted and how it's going to be affecting the channel, because I figured I would really let you guys know that. Now, I've had a video for the last week that I could have uploaded, and I was actually gonna upload it right now as I'm recording this, but unfortunately I had lost the recording. I don't know what happened. I thought I had exported it, but apparently it was an older one, and so I don't know what had happened with that, but I figured I would just re-record it again, let you guys sort of know what's going on. And yeah, like I said, I've had it for the last week, but I've just been dealing with a lot of personal stuff as of late, and so that's why I haven't uploaded anything or really talked about YouTube or doing anything like that, because it's just not on my mind. There's a lot of other bigger things that I'm having to deal with, and so that is why I've put that ahead of YouTube. But I figured I would make this video, explain to you guys my situation as far as everything goes, and the situation in general, as well as how it's going to be impacting me and my YouTube channel and what I'm going to be doing moving forward. So to explain the situation for those of you guys who don't know, back on, June 7th, June 6th, something like that, when the update came around for version 3.1.1 on Global Dokkan Battle, they had a 7-hour maintenance, and at the time before that, I remember I was talking with some people trying to joke around, like what they were trying to do as a 7-hour maintenance, because that seemed very, very insane for what they were adding, because we knew they were adding the new animations. The cell banner was something that came with that as well, just some other user interface changes, but otherwise couldn't tell what was going on, what they were adding. And so what a lot of people had figured, or at least what I had figured, was, they got to be banning people, right? And I said it kind of as a joke, but I was also kind of serious, and people I was talking to in my group, they were like, no, it could be probably this or that. Someone mentioned Battlefield. I'm like, Battlefield seemed like a very logical thing, but I was still stuck on the fact that they were probably going to be banning people, and lo and behold, unfortunately, I was right, and they did end up sending out a ban wave and banning people, and unfortunately, I was hit as part of that ban wave. Now, to sort of explain to you guys as far as things go, first off, before explaining to you guys what people have come up with, or at least what this Reddit post specifically said that they had come up with for reasons why people have gotten banned, I have done, me as well as Speedy and Niche, we all have gotten banned as far as our global accounts go. Niche got his JP account banned too, which is very strange, but like I said, we had done nothing. We have played the game legitimately for the entire time, spent thousands upon thousands of dollars. Some people say definitely not reaching that amount. I feel like it is. I've never checked to see how much, but I can only imagine after doing this for over a year and a half plus that, I've spent that much money, because I started back in October, November of 2015. So, when I started spending money later on, after those first few months, I think I definitely had, accrued a lot of money there. And you guys can see how many stones that I've spent and bought and stuff like that. You could tell just by the summons, I've done quite a bit. So to explain, though, what a lot of these reasons are for why people have, or at least this specific Redditor had figured out why most people have gotten banned, this is sort of the reasoning for it. And so to go back and sort of read his post, I'm going to try and paraphrase it a bit. If you guys want to check it out, links in the description, as well as he'll have links in there as well explaining other stuff. So when I get to that, you guys will know what I mean. But as far as he said, he said DBZ spaced accounts and duped accounts are now Dokkan aids. And essentially what that means is they have been essentially tagged to say, or flagged, I guess, as he puts it in here, they've been flagged to say, hey, these accounts should be banned, and anything in regards to it. Now, the way he sort of explains it, being chain banned, as he calls it, that if there's any sort of connection with those accounts, for example, if I made a brand new account, put it on my phone, had it duped, had a bunch of duped stones on that account, brought over someone else's account and put it on my phone, because they see that, hey, this account was flagged, and it's not even flagging the account specifically, it seems like. It seemed more of the device usage. So he explains it what things Bamco tries to keep track of are latest device brand, latest device model, latest time zone, and latest OS. And so what they try and keep track of most likely is they keep track of two things. the initial account creation device slash IP and the current account device slash IP. Now, from what they could tell with this is that, well, this guy, even though he may not have done anything wrong, it's flagged because it was somehow in contact with this other account, which we know apparently for a fact that it had been flagged first, saying that this one had duped stones or had just violated the terms of service, and any account associated with that, whether it's good or not, has been hit. And so that's what me and Speedy and Nietzsche have tried to figure out, like how our accounts have potentially been associated with that, because like as far as me and Speedy go, for example, we have gotten both new phones within the last year, and so we have transferred our phones or our accounts over from our older phones to our newer ones. So unless there's something going on there, we don't know what's been going on. And I think Nietzsche actually did the same thing, because he had one phone. He had actually two separate phones, one for streaming and his own personal phone. So he had two different ones there, but we don't understand what could have caused this. For me personally, I've tried to contact Bondi and Google actually to see what the situation has been. As far as Google goes, they said they couldn't really do much. As far as talking refunds goes, someone explained actually in that Reddit post, he left a link for someone saying that they actually got a refund because they were on iOS, and I guess Apple does things differently. But for Android, Google has a whole system where it's like, well, you have 48 hours to get a charge back, and even that won't be 100%. I think you'd have to call them in, see what's going on and whatnot. So as far as it goes, I don't know what we could have done and what could have happened as far as things go there to try and get our money back, at least, if not our accounts back. But Google couldn't really do anything, and Bondi, obviously, every time I tried to email them, their same response was, well, you got suspended, we can't tell you why, but you got suspended, and that's kind of the situation. Every time I try to explain to them, hey, I've done everything, like I've put all my time and money into the game, I have not done anything wrong, I don't see why I got flagged, I want you guys to be able to look into this because I've done nothing wrong. But they just didn't bother with it, and I think that is even now, like, I would hope that they would have a bigger repercussion than just a few people stopping playing. But, as far as it's looking, people are still spending money because most people who didn't get banned don't care, and so they're just going to keep spending their money and stuff. And so, more power to them. Speedy, even though he lost his account, he's still continuing global, which I'm surprised, to be honest, because in my situation, I guess he's in a better situation. As far as it goes for me, though, I would never even consider going back because I spent so much time and money in there that I got screwed out of it, and I would not even want to consider going back. So, I don't know what else I could say to that, because, like I said, I've tried. I want to keep trying. Other people have had the same issues, even other bigger YouTubers like Omega Pro. He was trying to, get his account back. I don't know what happened there. Rhyme Style was going to try and help him out, but I don't know what's been going on. That's been like a couple weeks since that's happened. So as far as those go, I don't know what's going on right now. As it stands now, most likely, 99% what's happening now is my account's gone. I'm not going to be making another global Dokkan account. There's no way. I would never consider that. I have a JP account, which I can show you guys some of the characters that I do have, or at least tell you guys. Like, I had Super Vegito, the Int Gogeta, regular Gogeta, Blue Vegito, Rose, who else did I have? Super Saiyan 3, Tech Go Tanks. Like, I had a few decent characters. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta was another one. But as far as any god leads go, like the new ones, the Neo god leads, however you want to call them, I only have Super Vegeta. So other than that, I really don't have too much, but it still sucks because even if I have some okay characters on this account, I've put so much time and money into that original account on my global that, like, I don't even know if I would consider it. The only way I would ever consider it is if I would get enough support, but to be honest with you guys, I don't see that happening. And not to put anything on you guys, but I'm just not in a position, for example, like Speedy, where, he has 9,000, almost 10,000 subs. I don't even have 1,000. And, just as far as everything else has been looking, things aren't looking too great. And, for me to continue on trying to do Dokkan content at least, I don't know what I'm going to have to do. Like I said, my JP account, there's a little bit of story I can grind. Because I know that there is the new story that just dropped, not just dropped, but I think it dropped fairly recently within the last month or two, and I never did that, so I've been trying to grind that now. I did a few summons on the LR Rose banner, which unfortunately I wasn't able to pull him, but I mean, otherwise, I don't know what else I can do. Like I said, if I can get the support to keep going on, I would. I still want to try and continue to do YouTube as a hobby, but, even though I'm doing it as a hobby, one of the biggest things that is a part of it for me is the interaction and the support that I get from you guys. And if that's not there, it's so much harder for me to really keep going on. So I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, it's very tough. I could try and move on to other games. I've been getting back into Duel Links a lot recently, like very heavily. So if that's something you guys want to see, maybe I can start doing that, just moving on to other stuff. But I really wanted to keep continuing on with Dokkan. I had such big plans for what I was going to do with my YouTube channel, and for them to be wrecked just as the summer was starting sucks. And that was on my birthday as well, which was even more hectic than I had thought. Like, to lose everything like that on my birthday really, really sucked. So, but that is about it, guys. Hopefully, you guys understand where I'm coming from. For those of you who have supported me, I do appreciate it. I always appreciate, the biggest thing I would want to take away from this is the friends that I have made through it. Even though if I may not be playing Dokkan or doing YouTube anymore, or at least be within the Dokkan community anymore, that I could still keep these friends and still be able to talk with them when I, need to, or if they just want to have a conversation and whatnot, just to be able to talk with them like that, because that is something I valued over everything. The friends I've made, like Final Fusion, ZTL, Speedy, we've been friends before this, though. He's the one that got me into this. So, I mean, with him, our relationship's a bit different. Niche, Animated Muscle, not Final Fusion again, First Warden. But, yeah, I mean, there's others as well that have been just incredible. So, I do appreciate a lot of the support that I've gotten as far as everything goes, and as far as my quote-unquote journey has been with Dokkan and being a Dokkan tuber. But for now, looks like I'm going to be done with pretty much everything. Like I said, I may keep uploading, I don't know, especially with everything else that's been going on, aside from YouTube, all these other personal issues I've had to deal with. I don't know what's going to be going on. So, yeah, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. For those of you who have stuck around for this long, I really, really do appreciate that. Maybe I still keep continuing on, maybe not, I don't know. Like I said, I just don't see it happening, but, getting the support for it anyways, but things might change, you never know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.